Okay. Good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. If you're watching a replay, give me a replay, gang. If you're watching on YouTube, you're one of my favorites. Hope everybody feels good this morning. Good morning, millionaires. I'm not sure if everybody knows that we do this 7 days a week. If you have never tuned in with us before, I want to welcome you. Because this is something that could change your life, man. I ain't lying to you. We got a little vibe going every morning, where we get together with all the entrepreneurs we know, and we teach them either skill set, mindset, or heart set that allows you to go further, faster, with less effort. And we're really excited about it. We think that the proof is in the fruit. You know what I mean? Blessed be the fruit. all my handmaids tell watchers, blessed be the fruit. You know what I mean? You can just see where you at by what you do. The only proof of a change in education level, in knowledge level, is a change in the kind of actions you take. Does that make sense? Deandra, what's up, Queen? Michelle, good morning. Let them know where you're from. We got Wilmington, North Carolina in the house. Good morning, good morning. Jocelyn, what's up, girl? That's what I'm talking about. Super cute avatar, Jocelyn. Good morning, everybody. Let them know where you're from. If you want to be real lit, you can tell them what kind of business you got. Let them know we in the house. What's up, Dex? Good morning, my brother. Dex checking in for the Kings in this joint this morning. I appreciate that, bro. Where the rest of the Kings at? Check in. Let them know you here, y'all. Let them know you here. Hey, hey, hey. Appreciate that, Molly Ma. My man Flono in the house. Appreciate that, brother. We also rocking on Clubhouse. Yeah, appreciate that, Flono. Appreciate that, my brother. Let's get this going. I'm not sure if you're in a group with some entrepreneurs. This would be a good one to share with them. And I'm especially talking to black-owned businesses this morning, man. I don't know how many of you realize, but black businesses got like a whole other set of rules they have to deal with. I ain't lying. So this morning we're going to talk a lot about something that I think a lot of black-owned businesses need to know about. So make sure you share the word. Let them know we're here. Anna, what's up? Big sis. I made it back safe, big sis. Oh man, that mean TDJ Financial is in this joint. Man, you gotta talk soon, Terrence. I got something super good for you. Tampa, Florida in here. That's what I'm talking about. We ready? Let's go ahead and get this party started. Hey. All right, y'all ready? Let's go ahead and get this party started. My man E1 checking in on Clubhouse. Appreciate you, my brother. All right. All right, let's call in, y'all. Let's get it.
You have something special. You have greatness in you. Hello, this is Les Brown, and you're in the right place at the right time, because we're going to bring the millionaire out of you. Just hold on.
Please enter your... Thank you. Please announce yourself. Entry and exit tones are off. All participants are muted.
All right. Good morning, millionaires. Good morning, millionaires. I hope you're feeling good this morning. My name is Haziq Ali, and I'm reporting to you live from Atlanta, Georgia. But more importantly, I'm reporting to you live from a different state of mind. You know what I mean? Our whole idea, our whole simple premise is that if you don't like your lifestyle, it's really simple. All you got to do is look backwards at your results. If you don't like your results, super simple, no problem. Just look backwards at your activity. Like, what activity did you do that created these results? If you don't like your activity, it's no problem, y'all. Just look backwards at your attitude and check it out. If you don't like your attitude, you've got to look backwards at your philosophy. Am I making sense? My man Mark Bates checking in. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. Shouts out to Christian and Chiquita and everybody shouting out. Yeah, Vivian, Brooklyn in the house. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But listen, y'all, that whole syntax I just explained basically proves to you that it all boils down to your philosophy. And so what I want to do this morning is I want to give you some pieces that are going to bulletproof your philosophy. I guess this morning you could call this mindset or you could call this skill set. I know every day we're either doing mindset, skill set, or we're doing a heart set. Well, this morning I think it would be something along the lines of, okay, yeah, Facebook is stalling. What you want to do is get to YouTube. Come on to YouTube, y'all. Millionaire Minded TV. Come to YouTube, Millionaire Minded TV. Appreciate that, big sis. I want to say happy belated Mother's Day to all the mamas out there. You know, love y'all, love y'all. If you're watching this replay and it ain't Mother's Day, so what? Still happy Mother's Day. You know what I mean? All right. But this morning, what we're going to talk about is bulletproofing this philosophy as we get it cracking. Mr. Terry checking in. Mr. Terry checking in. I love it. Check it out, y'all. If I can give you the right philosophy about the way you approach your business, everything in your business is going to change. Because again, philosophy is going to change your attitude, which will change your activity, which will change your results, which will change your lifestyle. But it all starts from that mind. It all starts from the way you're perceiving everything. And so this morning, what I'm hoping to do is raise up your priority level, raise up your value system, raise up where you prioritize this thing called customer service. Like I kind of said in the description when I was writing this thing out for YouTube and when I was writing this thing out for Facebook, millionaires, customers don't make up stories about you or your business. You create those stories. Think about that. Share this with an entrepreneur that needs to hear this. The customer is simply retelling the stories that you create. How that story is told, what the content of that story involves is all up to you. And it's going to be based on your actions, plus it's going to be based on how you react to things that happen. It's going to be a combination of their interpretation of what happened and your perception of what happened. It's going to be a combination of their perception of what happened and your interpretation of how they're communicating with it. So when you're talking about this aura that represents your brand as it relates to the customer and their power to either build or destroy you, we are talking about something that is completely subjective. It's completely subjective. But the reason why you shouldn't just let this go in one ear and out the other is that these subjective stories create the basis for the most powerful kind of advertising anybody can do in the world of business, especially in a country like America, and that is word of mouth. They've thrown out statistics before that say 50% of business in America is based on word of mouth. And when people ask for a referral, or when somebody gives a business reference, it's always going to be given based on past experience. It's always going to be given based on what they heard from others, other people's stories. How often do we talk about stories around here, Millionaire Minded? So here's an example. Hey, Hazik, you know what I mean? You fly all the time. I'm about to head to Vegas. What airline should I fly? So 3 options are going to occur. They're asking me about an airline, right? Either I'm going to be like, Delta is the greatest. Or I'm going to be like, man, nothing. I imagine they're all about the same. Or I'm going to say what's called a reversal referral, right? A referral in reverse, where I'm like, anybody but, you know what I mean? This airline right here. Millionaires. Hey, Hazik, I'm about to head to DC. You know what airline I should fly? Hey, you know, my buddy Hazik says that Delta's the greatest and he flies them all the time. Or it's nothing. It's like, well, I don't know. They about all the same. Or it's like, hey, my man Hazik says never fly Delta. I've heard all kinds of horrible stories about Delta. I'd say pick anybody but Delta. You get what I mean? Those are your 3 different options. I want you to understand that when somebody asks someone about what it is you do, or when a problem comes up that you and your business can solve, one of these 3 things is happening if they know you exist. You hear me? Now, if they don't know you exist, that's different. That's called advertising. That's called branding. We need to make sure they know you exist. But if they know you exist, somebody hear me? If the experience was good, then the customer may not proactively say something. That's not what I'm saying. They're not always just jumping around here. But what I am trying to tell you that is if the experience was bad, you can bet your last dollar they're going to bring up the story in the first 5 seconds of the conversation. Do you hear me? And depending on the severity of the displeasure, sometimes they're going to bring it up in the first second. It's not even going to take 5 seconds. It's going to be, right? It might normally take 5 minutes. They're going to bring it up in 5 seconds if you make them that mad. What is the lesson that I'm trying to share with you this morning? Because I'm about to give you these 7 ways that we kind of like, you know, are going to think about it. But what is the lesson I'm trying to get here? What I'm trying to say is that this is the most real and valuable thing that you can understand about your business. This idea that it shows that one frontline person can speak volumes, even for a billion-dollar company like an airline, right? And it also shows that you have a lot more power than you realize to create an experience that people that's worth somebody talking about it. What do you think is more powerful? Some commercial with some cartoon character you came up with in your focus group, and they're just talking all about you and your personal brand. Am I right, Brenda? Am I right, Vita? Or is it going to be more powerful when somebody says, Brenda really took care of me, right? When somebody tells me Angel really handled me. When somebody says, man, this dude, Joseph, you got to meet him. He is the best. Millionaires, most of these ads that you see are so plastic. They should give us the little, since I'm talking about airline, they should give us the little barf bag because the ads are so disingenuous. The second thing that you got to realize about word of mouth, about customer service, is that this creates a classic opportunity to examine how customers can make or break a business after a transaction has taken place. Millionaires, if 50% of business in America is done by word of mouth advertising, I'm asking you something. What's the word on you? Can somebody give me that in the comments? What's the word on me? What are they saying about me? Can somebody say that in the comments? I want you to think about this morning. What are they saying about me? What's the word on you, millionaire? What are they saying about me? Somebody give me that in the comments. What are they saying about me? What are they saying about me? Somebody give me this in the comments. Make sure that you subscribe to the page or turn it on if you're rocking with us on YouTube. And give me what is the word on me? What do my customers think about me? That's right, Vita. What do my customers think about me? This is important. How are you taking advantage of your service opportunities? How are you taking advantage of your service opportunities? How are you taking advantage of your service opportunities? Millionaires, what do I mean by service opportunities? Every time you answer that phone, it's a service opportunity. Every single time you answer that phone. Yeah, that's what I meant. TJD Financial, not TDJ. TJD Financial in the house. That's right. What's the word on me? What are they saying about me? What are they saying about me? All right. Here are 7 ways that great customer service builds loyalty. I'm here to bulletproof your philosophy this morning. I want you to raise customer service up your level of priority, right? Here's the first reason you should do that. It's free. Billionaires is free, or it's close to free. It's definitely cheaper than losing a customer. I'll tell you that right now. Millionaires, even though it costs you nothing to spend a couple extra seconds hearing this person's problem, even though it costs you nothing to spend a couple extra seconds calling this other vendor, okay, to help out your client because your company doesn't cover what they need. They're trying to get to a place and you know how to get them there. Your company doesn't do it. What do? You reach out to somebody else that can help them. That costs you nothing. But now your customer has solved their problem. That was free to you. But now what you've done is you've created goodwill with this customer and you created goodwill with another vendor who probably sees customers you can help too. Chances are, if you just now met a customer they could help, chances are at least that often they run into somebody that can help you. And it was free. If you're ready for number 2, somebody say it's free in the comments. It's free. That's the first way that great customer service builds loyalty. Since it's free, you can do unlimited amounts of it. It's scalable. It's sustainable. Oh, I'm not saying you can do everything for everybody, but my gosh, for this one person, you can definitely change their life. To everybody, to the whole world, you might just be one person. But to one person, you might be their whole world. In this one moment, this might be their whole world. This whole experience right here might make or break their day, their week, their month. Possibly it could make or break their year. You have no idea the kind of effect you can have on somebody. What straw is going to be the last one to break the camel's back? Which compliment will be that last one that helps them really make the shift into seeing themselves differently? You hear me? Here's the second one, y'all. It builds goodwill. Second way customer satisfaction is worthless. Customer loyalty is priceless. Millionaires, the second way that it builds you loyalty, the second way that great customer service begins to create retention and create this whole aura around your business is that people actually look forward to the next time they're going to do business with you. They're happy to do business with you. Most people are walking around with this thing in their head, y'all, that I constantly make horrible decisions. So when somebody buys from you, I need you to understand, they're not buying a product. They're not buying a service. They're buying especially since they could have bought that product or service from anywhere. They're buying the fact that they can trust you to help them when all hell breaks loose. Here's number 3, y'all. Third one I got for you, right? On top of it building goodwill, right? It builds goodwill. It builds goodwill because consistent service begins to build reputation. One of my Kaizenites tell me something real quick. Why do people give you referrals? Why do people give you referrals? Have you ever thought about this? We just not said that most businesses are based on customer service. Does anybody know why people give referrals? I know if you're millionaire minded, you know. I know all my Kaizenites know. Let me ask you, pop quiz. Why do people give referrals? If you're basing your whole damn business around referrals, you're not out here placing radio ads. I don't see you with no billboards up. I don't see you with television ads, most of you. I don't see most of you with Facebook and social media ads. So a lot of people are out here dependent on word of mouth. Why do people give you referrals? Why do people give you referrals? You ever thought about that? We're saying a good customer service builds loyalty, right? And we know that a loyal customer, it fits into those 3 R's of revenue acceleration, right? We got referrals, we got retention, we got recruitment, right? It's all recruiting, it's all creating a referral inducing experience, and then it's all about retention. That's our whole purpose, right? Those are those 3 R's of revenue acceleration. Well, why do people give referrals, right? Okay. To give people what they want, to give them what they may need, the experience, right? Great customer service. Why do people give referrals? I'm going to tell you why they give referrals, y'all. They give referrals to make themselves look good. They give referrals to make themselves look good. That's exactly right. They give referrals to make themselves look good. They don't do referrals to help you out. Of course, Crystal, it understands that one. They don't give you referrals because they like you. They don't give you referrals because, they feel like they owe you one. They give you referrals because they want to feel superior to their friends. They want to feel superior to their coworkers. They want to feel superior to this person that's having this problem. So they're like, yeah, you like that. My homie took care of you, didn't she? That's right. You know what I mean? You liked that book, didn't you? Yeah, that movie was incredible, wasn't it? I have really good taste. That's what we're doing when we give referrals. So the reason I'm making sure you notice in your philosophy is, what are you doing to create a referral inducing experience then? Isn't that something? Isn't that something, y'all? It's something to think about, in my opinion. Here's the third one, y'all. Here's the third one. It creates memorable experiences that'll be retold again and again and again and again and again. People love telling a story, don't they? People love telling a story. You know what I mean? Man, I cannot tell you, Yeah, how many of y'all have heard me tell that story about somebody coming in my father's bookstore and him not having a book they wanted, so he sent them down the street? You know what I mean? Now, I saw that happen a few times, but it's still just a great story that just explains so much about life. People love telling stories like that. What are you doing to give them a good story to go retell? That's your word of mouth advertising. If you can make the story interesting enough, like, oh my God, I cannot believe that they went so far as to go and call blank, had them come to my house, the next blank, and then they did blank, and all I had to do was blank. Here's the fourth one I got for you. Here's the fourth one I got for you. Here's the fourth one I got for you. She said, great. Does great customer service make them feel superior? Okay, so check it out. What it does is when you show up to clean my car, or let's say the maids, we have the maids, we have like a maid service that comes in, right? And when they come in and they lay out the carpet, they lay out plastic, they're putting this on the carpet before they walk in there. They bring in candles, incense, they're playing music. They're very quick and efficient. They're doing extra stuff like cleaning up after the pups. You know what I mean? It makes it so that now I know if I tell somebody about this cleaning service, they're going to be blown away. And it'll be like, oh my God, this dude Hazik does everything the rich way. Yeah, it makes me feel superior. Does that make sense, Zoo? That's right. I hope this is making sense to somebody out there. YouTube checking in. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right. Here's number 4. It makes your customers salespeople for your business. Great customer service makes your customers into cheerleaders. Is that crazy? It makes your customers salespeople. Somebody say, turn my customers into salespeople. Turn my customers into salespeople. Millionaires, your customers are 1,000 times more effective than any employed salesperson on your team. It's now to the point, anybody says anything good about any class we teach about our catering journey. What's the next thing I say, y'all? Hey, would you mind giving me a testimony? Because it's a shame how many emails and inboxes and direct messages I get. They're like, oh my God, you know what I mean? I'm so glad I joined the academy. Or, oh my God, this morning's class just like changed my life. It really, but it's like nobody else knows. I get to hear it, but it's like an echo chamber. I already kind of know it's helpful, or I wouldn't be doing it. I would have been giving up. You know what I mean? Look at how intimate our crowd is. I love that we're so intimate. But if I was doing this for fame and fortune, I would have been quit. I know this stuff works. I know it changed my life. I'm here because I promised God that I would help if he helped me. I really said that, by the way. I don't just give y'all the exact affirmations I said when I was homeless every morning. I'm also like just fulfilling a promise. You know how people be sitting in jail like, oh God, if you help me out, I promise God. I was something similar when I was sleeping in my car. I was like, there was just certain concepts I was missing. And God, if you allow me, if you will let me just get this understanding, then I'm gonna try my best to never stop sharing it with other people. You know what I mean? And then I look up and my whole life is different because it turns out that what God promised us is that you got to serve before you deserve. And life is going to rush in and support whatever supports life. Well, it's no different with your business, millionaires. You can turn your customers into salespeople, and they're going to be 1,000 times more effective than anybody you're paying because it's coming from a real place. It's coming from a commitment that they have. You get what I mean? It's coming from a sincerity they have from something that they believe to be true because they've already experienced it. You get what I mean? Number 5 is that it leads to referred business. We're running out of time. But like that's what number 5 is. It leads to referred business, y'all. It leads to referred business. People are guided and influenced by the success, the satisfaction, and the happiness of other people. Think about that. People are guided and influenced. Write all 3 of these down. People are guided and influenced, y'all, by the success, the satisfaction, and the happiness of others. So when you give great customer service, people are going to want to refer you. They're not only going to want to stick around, they're going to want to refer you. Since we're here, and this Saturday's class is going to be all about revenue acceleration. We thought we were doing it this past Saturday, but it was Mother's Day. No. Even yesterday morning, we ain't do the call because it's Mother's Day. You know what I mean? Nah, we're not doing that. But my point to you is that in the revenue acceleration class that we're doing this weekend, you're going to hear us break this down more granular. But just think about this morning, y'all. If I'm your new customer and I could possibly, now again, we're going off the premise that 50% of business in America is customer service. I'm your new customer. I love the service you provide. And I got 1,000 people that need it. I got a whole group of people. I'm the most popular person on my college campus, or I'm the most popular person, you know, in my city, whatever it is. I'm real popping on social media, whatever it is. I got 1,000 people. Can I give them all to you the first day? Can I give them all to you the first week? Can I give you every referral I got for you in the first month that I know you? You're like, nah, Hazik, you don't work for me. And you probably only see me once a week, once a few days, once a month. So how could you give me all? So what I'm saying is, would I be able to give you more if I know you for 2 months? Would I be able to give you more if I know you for 3 months instead of 3 days? Would I be able to give you more referrals if I've known you over the course of a year versus if I've only known you over the course of a month? Well, of course, Hazik. What's your point? My point is retention matters. And so that leads me to number 6, right? When you give good customer service, you make it harder for competition to steal your clients away. Isn't that interesting? See, satisfied customers are gone the minute somebody offers them something cheaper. Loyal customers ain't going nowhere, even if you make a mistake, because they know you're going to fix it. And that's why I try to tell people, don't be mad when mistakes come up. Don't be upset when problems pop up. You should get excited because problems are a gateway to loyalty. You can't achieve loyalty until you walk through a problem together. Now they see what you like when you're under fire. Now their respect grows for you. You can say, this is what I do, but it's not till you've been through some problems that they see, oh my God, this person is a Navy freaking SEAL when it comes to blank. Loyalty through extraordinary service is a powerful yet way overlooked motto in business today. Loyalty through extraordinary service, y'all. You got to serve before you deserve. You got to serve before you deserve. Can somebody give me that in the comments? You got to serve before you deserve. This is the last one I got for you, man. And then we out of here. The 7th way that great customer service creates loyalty, y'all, is that it creates a clear distinction between you and somebody else that's in the same business you're in. It creates a super clear distinction between you and your biggest competitor. Millionaires, every time a customer calls you, every time you call a customer, you got an opportunity, and therefore you got a choice. Every time you got an opportunity, and therefore you have a choice. What opportunity are you taking, millionaire? What choice are you making, millionaire? Because good customer service creates loyalty. Millionaires, it's time to call in. It is affirmation time. You know, if you're ready to say your affirmations, and you can call in with us. If you're rocking with us on Clubhouse, then this is a good time to join in. I know some of you probably never tried affirmations before, but you never know. It might change your life. It might change your life. Repeat after me, millionaires. Say it like you mean it.